How's it going, Top Forest TV? My name is Jack, and welcome to my preview for Nottingham Forest versus Liverpool, taking place at the City Ground in the Premier League. So yeah, I'm really not sure how this one's going to go. Given the United fixture and the way that we played, I think we were unlucky not to at least force extra time in that one. There's that pitch that Gibbs White shared of the first Van Dijk goal that was given as offside in the in the Carabao Cup, and then how there was like a player, sort of the bunch of players in the box, and there was a player sort of offside in an offside position, and that goal ended up being given offside, even though that player didn't end up touching the ball. And it was pretty much the same thing in our game, same referee as well, but gave a different decision, which to me doesn't quite add up. But we can go into the game positive off the back of a decent performance. I think a performance where we really gave Man United a good go. I know Man United aren't currently doing very well, but we still really managed to give them a proper game, which was good to see. But yeah, I mean, going into this one, Liverpool have a lot of injuries, as we know. It's been very well documented about that with Klopp's kids and stuff. And to be honest with you, I do think they're doing an impressive job, given how they managed to beat Chelsea in the Carabao Cup final with a lot of academy players, a lot of youngsters on the pitch in extra time. That was quite a what's the word? An impressive thing to do. I can't think of the word. Quite an achievement. There you go. And then they put Southampton to the sword in the FA Cup with Kumas and Dans scoring the 3 goals. Dans with the brace, Kumas with just one of them, and they're doing well. Despite the fact that Salah's out, Trent's out, Jota's out, Nunes was out, Jones was out, Alisson's been out. Robertson's just sort of coming back from injury. To say they're still in the title race, they've won the Carabao Cup, still in the FA Cup. It's a massive. It's massive for them, and credit to them. As far as fans, there's been beef with Liverpool over the years and stuff, but you got to recognise when something impressive's happening, and that is impressive. Obviously it is Klopp's last season, and I feel like they're kind of running on fumes from that and one thing and another. But yeah, look, I think they're doing really well, and it's going to be a challenge. I think the fact that some of their big hitters aren't playing is going to be beneficial for us. If they are going to have to play the likes of, Conor Bradley instead of Trent, who I actually quite rate Conor Bradley, to be honest with you. If they're going to have to play sort of maybe Dan's up front, or I think they'll probably go Gakpo. Who else? They've got potential of a couple of midfielders who are out. You've got Gravenberch, I think he's out now, and Thiago's always out, Jones is out and things, so it's going to be a bit of a weakened midfield and things like that. Kelleher in goal, who I know he wanted in January, would have been a brilliant pickup. He was fantastic in that cup final. But look, I think being at home is going to give us the advantage in terms of that. Being away from home, I think we would have. I don't think we would have stood a chance. Let's be honest. Liverpool are ruthless at Anfield, but at home we're a much better side. We almost, we nearly, basically, if you counted the FA Cup as a league game, just with me here, we almost got 4 points. If you know what I'm trying to say, a win and a draw almost against United at home, and we only. Trying to think, have we had any other big wins in the league this season? At home last season, obviously we beat Arsenal and Liverpool, and picked a point up against Chelsea at home. But look, we're a side that are much better at home, a side that at the City Ground, we use it as a fortress, and I think that's going to have to be the case for this one. Last time we did play Liverpool at home, it was a 1-0 win, Taiwo scoring that day. I remember that was such a huge win for us. We were struggling, weren't doing too well, and then we managed to pick up that win, and it felt like a massive moment. Dean Henderson was jumping in the crowd. It was magnificent that day. It was brilliant. The goal was I think it was Steve Cook who sent it goalwards. It kind of hit off the post, bounced off Taiwo and went in. If my memory serves me correctly, I remember that just felt like that was massive. Like that was one of those. I think it might have been one of the first big wins that we had in the Premier League against one of the big clubs. I think times before that we'd kind of been demolished by City, and one thing and another. So to have that win, it was huge for us, and I was really proud of it, and it felt like a massive moment. And hopefully this one does too. You know, we've not been doing too badly of late. Beat West Ham. Were narrowly beaten by United against Villa. Okay, yeah, Villa are a strong side at Villa Park, and that's always going to be difficult. But we're not doing too badly. And with Liverpool's injury worries, I'm feeling a little bit confident for this one. You know, if they, pardon me, if they'd had your normal big hitters, your Salahs, your Jotas, your Nunez's, players out of those quality, your Trents and your, you know, Thiagos and whatnot, I would be a little bit more like, okay, how's this going to go? I'm not feeling 100% confident, but sorry, pardon me for my wheeze. But look, I'm feeling a bit more confident given the fact that they've got such a depleted side. I know they've done incredibly well, but I feel like, you know what? We can really get out of them. We really can. I feel that. For me, starting 11, I'd have Sells in goal. I'd have a back four of Williams. I think Williams is doing really well. Played really... pardon me. I do apologise for wheezing. I don't know why. I've started recording and then I've started wheezing. I've got absolutely no idea why. Just, you're going to have to try and ignore it. I'm really sorry. I'm like 6.5 minutes in. I'm not going to stop now. Williams, I think, is doing really well at the minute. I'd have him at right back. 2 centre-halves for me. Felipe, I probably wouldn't start him in this one, if I'm honest. I feel tempted to go with Omobamidele and Murillo. I think Murillo's a definite for me. I would have probably have gone with Niakate, but he's been used as left back recently, and I think with Tavares out, I still rate. You know what? Actually, no. I'm going to go with Murillo and Niakate as centre halves. I still rate Toff. I know a few people on social media are saying, you know, he's not doing too well, but I still like him. I'd have him at left back in this one. Holding midfield for me then. If Sangare is fit, I'd have him in. Oh, by the way, if Ola Aina is fit, I'd have him in at left back, definitely. But if Sangare is fit, I'd have him in. If not, I'd go with Dominguez and Yates. Either of those two alongside Sangare, I don't mind. Probably Yates, a bit more homegrown and has that bite about him. Not saying that Dominguez doesn't have the bite about him, but in a game like this, I think you want to go with the homegrown player, and Yates, he would be the guy for me. Wingers then, I'd have definitely Elanga. Question marks over Origi, who I think has been improved since the last couple of games he's played in. He's looked a lot better, and that's been a really big thing for us. It really has. Do I play him against his old club? We saw what happened when Woody played against his old club and he got a hat-trick. I'd either go with Origi or Hudson-Odoi for me. I would probably lean towards Hudson-Odoi, but given the occasion, Origi could be the go-to man. Obviously, Gibbs-White in behind Taiwo to complete the side for me. But yeah, look, I'm feeling a little bit confident. You know, I'm probably going to say this and then we're going to lose 2-3-0 or whatever. But you know what? I'm feeling it. Taiwo up against Van Dijk, and do you know? I just something about it. I just feel good about it. I just do. Liverpool can't go on such a massive run with these youngsters without a little hiccup. So yeah, you know what? I'm gonna go with it. I'm gonna go with a 1-0 Nottingham Forest win. Divock Origi to score would be beautiful. But yeah, let us know in the comment section down below what you think will happen, your thoughts on the game, your lineup, and all that good stuff. If you did enjoy, smash the like button, subscribe if you're new around here, and come on,